One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida International Panthers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Panthers' offense will come out first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else. There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. FIU pushing tempo. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Trying to find the end zone. Smashes ahead. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being.
There he goes. He's at the 40, at the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets and the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Demps. Gets away from one, finds room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air, it's St. Clair. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Demps. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touch.
Brings into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, FIU. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down.
I love her.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle is Stowe. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stone. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. FIU pushing tempo. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Grabbed behind the line, it's Demps. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Now, fourth down.
We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
Oh, a lot of space. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. FIU pushing tempo. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Quarterback extends the play. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the returner will be brought down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. I'm sure you guys saw open space in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Quick strike complete. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
FIU pushing tempo. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
35. Louisiana Tech, 7.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Under fire. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He might want another play. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Quick completion on the out route. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Fires left. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Pulls it in. It's Stone. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the ground. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He's got him still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so
looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to break the field position with the return. To the air, it's Daniels. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
There he goes. He's at the and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burns when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's complete on the right side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires it. Makes a connection. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Florida International, 52. Louisiana Tech, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Spits it out to the back. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Louisiana Tech, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's 4. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's 4.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. Hard running there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
To the air. It's Bullock. He's going to let it go. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass.
Louisiana Tech, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Demps. And they pick up just a few on that completion. FIU pushing tempo. Now the play fake. Under fire. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Bringing the heat. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and short kick. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Booth. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going with the ground game left. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Slithers into space. Crosses to 40. Lots of running room. He's at the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board. So it's not all bad.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Buys a little time. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in down the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. With the run on first and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. FIU pushing tempo. On the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurt.